What's up, y'all? Shadypeach here, and in today's video we are going to be doing another Trove Tuesdays. Essentially, we're going to be opening up another Trove for Reign of Jafar, and then in addition to that, I also have some loose packs as well that we got from a tournament that we won recently. So it's about 14 packs altogether. It's not a very long video, but we'll go ahead and burn through it and open up some cards from the new set, because it is technically the new set and we have been neglecting it, so we do need to open some of it, even though I would probably say this is my least favorite set out of all the other sets, except for in terms of gameplay. In terms of gameplay and format, this is a lot of fun, having 8 sets worth of cards. But in terms of the pulls that are in this set, it's very underwhelming. But I always say it, whenever rotation hits, I think that a lot of the cards in this set will become a lot more important. So let's go ahead and switch perspectives and see what we're working with. So I have our Trove here. Before we get into our Trove, let's go ahead and open up our loose packs. I did actually get first place in a recent locals. I got all of these plus a pin, so it was nothing like too crazy in terms of a turnout. I think it was like maybe about 20 people or so, maybe 25, somewhere in that ballpark. But it was the opportunity to register for Set Champs, which is right around the corner. So Set Champs has already started. We've already had our first weekend for it. I haven't participated in any yet, but I am going to be participating this weekend. So in my very first Set Champs for this format. So I'm super excited for that. It's been a lot of fun overall in terms of gameplay for this format. I've only won 2 tournaments, but I have at least placed. So let's see if we're able to top 8 and bring home one of those beautiful Jafar promo enchanteds. Promo prize card enchanted, whatever you would call it. But yeah, in terms of stuff that we're hoping to pull, obviously the big expensive cards are things like Lady, Namari, and Lilo. It seems like those are the 3 most expensive cards for sure, other than enchanteds. So hopefully we can finally hit one of those. We still haven't hit an enchanted for this set. It's been brutal. I would say this is probably even more brutal than Azurite Sea. But for Azurite Sea, at least I was pulling Maui Sharks. So can't complain too much on that one. Alright. And I do plan to do a deck profile video just to show you guys where I stand with Ruby Sapphire. It might be the last time we're ever able to do a Ruby Sapphire deck going into Set Champs, just because the game as we know it is going to be changing once Fable comes out. So we'll have to see what's available once everything changes. Who knows what decks are going to be being used. Everything's in terms of what's going to be reprinted. So I'm excited. Overall, I am excited because we're all going to be, it's like a big reset button. We're all going to be stumbling around trying to figure out what decks are viable in the format and what we're able to make with what we're able to work with. So I am excited for that. And excited to get certain cards out of the game. One of them I can't stand is Whole New World, and I'm glad that that one's confirmed not going to be reprinted. But yeah, we'll see what we have to work with going forward. Tramp is actually pretty solid. I think Minnie Mouse is actually an underrated card. It's just she's landlocked in terms of what colors she's able to be used in. But I think that Tramp is also pretty good, so we will put him to the side. All right. Let's see. Can we hit a single legendary in any of these prize packs? Come on. What do we got? What do we got? We've got Rhino, Chacha, or Chaka, Mushu, Anita Radcliffe, Genie, Megara, Dormouse, the Nephew's Piggy Bank, They Never Come Back, Nothing We Won't Do, Bruno Madrigal. Hey, that's not too bad. Okay. This actually isn't the worst legendary in my opinion, and it's a foil, so it's not too shabby. I think that there is potential for this card. So it's got evasive, it's inkable, it's got decent stats, and whenever this character quests, chosen opposing character can't quest during their next turn. So it kind of landlocks. Why do I keep saying landlock? It kind of freezes a character in place a little bit like Elsa does. Ah, knocked some stuff over. Alright, so we did hit a legendary and a foil legendary at that, so not too shabby. Alright. before we get into our trove, what else do we have? I don't know if I've already said this. I entered into the Ravensburger first chapter raffle that they were doing, where basically you had the opportunity to buy first chapter product, but they were raffling it off. Oh, we got Desperate Plan, not too bad, and POTUS Spell. I will take Desperate Plan. I think that's an amazing card, actually. This set is about the rares and the super rares, I feel like, more than the legendaries themselves. So that is it for the prize cards. Now we'll go ahead and get to our trove. Where did I put that? There it is. There we go. But yeah, so the first chapter raffle experience, or whatever you want to call it, I won. So I was able to purchase a first chapter English booster box and a Japanese booster box for MSRP, which is amazing considering they're going for like about 300. So an amazing deal. But if you didn't hear that, they did basically underlie saying that this is it. I don't think that there's going to be any more opportunities to buy first chapter in terms of English, maybe for like Japanese and other languages. But they basically said something to that extent on their website, that they do not plan to give people an opportunity like this again. So this might be it. We might not see any more reprints because of that. In which case, a lot of people's stuff are probably going to shoot up in value, which is cool. It's about time. All right. So now we got Mad Dog, Jean, Little Sister, Camilo Madrigal, Toby Turtle, Cricky. We got Trials and Tribulations, Twitter Padded, Beyond the Horizon, great card. Tramp. Oh, I thought it was one more card, and that's pretty good. Actually, we got a foil Monstro. That's not too shabby. All right, we're getting some stuff. Monstro is a staple that Blurple is using right now. Not too bad. I will take it. But obviously, you guys know we want more. As soon as I hit an enchanted for this set, I feel like I'm just cashing out. I don't think I want to buy any more of this set for a while. But odds are I'm going to have to buy more from this set just to restock once the rotation hits, because I'll have less to work with. But we'll see. We've got the Dodo, Ice Spikes, Only So Much Room. Whoa, I skipped a card. We got Drun, Atlantean Crystal. Scoot some stuff over. We got Vincenzo and a Fred. Good old Fred. All right. Finally situated in our new place. So hopefully I can give you guys content a little bit more regularly at this point. We've got Wardrobe, Nero, Monterey Jack, Gaston, got Pluto, so many dogs, Candy Drift, Dormouse, Captain Hook. There we go. Okay, we got a legendary. We got Bambi Little Prince and Bambi Not So Little Prince, Prince of the Forest. Okay, that's kind of funny. I'd get them back to back. I don't think this Bambi is bad, but I've never seen it played. I've never seen it played outside of Sealed. But we're hitting legendaries and useful staples. In terms of a Reign of Jafar opening, this might be the best we've ever done. So, not too bad, not too bad. All right. I am right now pinching all of my pennies together and saving as much as I can for Fable, because Fable is going to be the big one. So hopefully we're able to get some cool stuff from whatever Fable case that we pre-order. We got Hiro Hamada, Feline, I don't know who that is, Fantastical Madrigal, and Walk the Plank. I'm assuming Feline is Bambi's girlfriend, who he meets at mid to end of the movie. I can't remember. It's been a long time. Feline? That doesn't sound right. Alright. All you Disney nuts out there will crucify me in the comments, but that's okay. I'm a bit of a Disney nut myself. Alright, we got the Mouse Queen, Bruno Madrigal, Dump Truck. Love that name. We got Brutus. Jumba Jukiba. Madam Mim. We got She's Your Person. Means No Worries. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I went too far. I got Hades and Little Sister. This Hades actually is starting to see some play, so I will keep him to the side. I think he's actually a pretty solid Ruby Amethyst card. And we might be seeing a lot more of him in the future if a lot of the major Ruby Amethyst staples go away. So, let's see. That's funny. We got the Hades mats rocking it too. All right. Next up, we've got the March Hare, Darling Deer, Anita Radcliffe, Royal Guard, Magic Carpet, Lafayette, Nephew's Piggy Bank, Coachman. We got this person. We've got Anna, Desperate Plan, and a Darling Deer. Another Desperate Plan. We're getting something useful in every pack, it seems, so I am grateful for that. Let's see. Can we get at least one more legendary in this trove? Got the Bambi, which is cool, but would like at least one more. Let's see, let's see. We have Cha-Cha, Perdita, Olaf, Ryder. We have Hamster Ball, Friend Owl. We have Jeweled Collar, Napoleon, Figaro. Why is that so hard? Archimedes, so many owls. Into the Unknown, and a Yago. All right, Into the Unknown is actually pretty solid. Again, very useful staple we'll put to the side. Don't really know how I feel about Yago. I think he's okay, but I'm just gonna put him in the big pile for now. All right, final pack, last pack magic. Let's see. Can we get something amazing in this last pack? Let's see, let's see. We have He Who Steals and Runs Away, Calhoun, Jasmine. We have Megara, Bobby, Vanellope von Schweetz, Get Out. We have Chip. We have Abu, Wreck-It Ralph, Monstro, that's not too bad. And final card of the day, a Magica Dispel. All right, well, again, we got another useful staple. So I think every pack had something in it that was helpful to us. So not too shabby, actually, Reign of Jafar. Not too shabby. I would have preferred at least one more legendary, but at least in our prize packs, we did get a foil legendary, and it wasn't a bad one. We got a couple Monstros, one of them foil, a couple Desperate Plans, and a Bambi. So not too bad, not too bad. I'm pretty happy and satisfied with this overall. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I am going to be doing a video where I will open up the first chapter Japanese box, but I'm not going to be opening up first chapter English, at least not anytime soon. Maybe in the way, way distant future. And then I will be doing a deck profile soon. So until then, I will catch you guys in the next one. All right.